Hello everybody, how's it going? I'm Vespillo, and I hope you guys are having a lovely, lovely day. So I was sitting there last night, I was watching a YouTube video about these dudes who were doing like a panel at MagFest, and they were, it was for the band Ninja Sex Party. If you guys don't know who they are, they're super fucking funny. And they're awesome and really good musicians, and I love listening to their songs. If you guys haven't heard Dinosaur Laser Fight, you're fucking missing out, like hardcore missing out. So anyway, I was watching their panel, and somebody came up and just asked them the question of, where do you guys get your confidence from? Or how do you have confidence? Whatever. So, I was kind of thinking about that, and basically the way they answered it is like, look, it was a younger girl who asked it, and they basically just said that, look, everybody has that 13-year-old insecure kid inside of them, because we were all there once. We all kind of know what that feels like, so don't think that any one person has more confidence than anyone else, because everybody's been in that place where they don't know what they want to do, or they don't know if they can do it, or if they're good enough, or whatever it is. And I kind of thought along the same lines just from playing games. And I think that my own thoughts is that essentially confidence just comes from success, and success just comes from practice, and practice just comes in the first place from giving things a try. You just gotta try, you gotta get started, you gotta do it. Otherwise you can't eventually start practicing the thing that you're trying to do, and you can't then succeed, and then you can't ever get that confidence. And confidence is not really a thing that you possess. It's just like this pattern of behavior that sort of it's confidence is just something that comes to you after you've put in the work, put in the time, and you've had those successes. And there's really not much else you can do about it to just be confident. It just comes from kind of finding out what you like to do, finding out what makes you happy, and then doing it over and over again until you succeed in some way. Whatever your definition of success is, and it's just going to be, it's obviously going to be self-defined. It's not going to be anything that, if it's like, oh, I make $1 million and then I'm successful. Most of the time, once you practice it, once you've got good at it, once it makes you feel good, then you've already succeeded, and tying a monetary figure to it doesn't make any sense. So that's what I thought. And when I was laying in bed last night just kind of thinking about that, I just kind of thought about, okay, so who was that 13-year-old Vespillo that was not very confident? And maybe not 13 years old, but there was certainly a 16-year-old Vespillo who had to get a summer job. And my first summer job was working at a movie theater as a concessionist. I did some ticket taking, but mainly as a concessionist. So my one and only job for that summer was to, that was fucking sexy, was to just make popcorn and serve people soda and ring that shit up and take money. That's all my one job in life was. That's all I was on the planet to do at the time. And there was one time where I fucked that job up. I fucked it up massively. The one thing I was supposed to do, I failed at in a most spectacular fashion. I was supposed to cook the popcorn, and when you cook the popcorn, you don't just sit there and watch it and cook it. It takes a little while, so you're serving sodas, you're making sure that the Sour Patch Kids are stocked. But I put it on and I left it on. God damn it. I left it on, and let me tell you, to say that popcorn was burnt, holy God, what an understatement. It is the blackest thing I've ever seen in my life. That popcorn was so black that it was like looking into the void of space. And not only was it black, but when you burn oil smokes. And I mean, oil smokes. The entire lobby of the theater was filled with smoke. There was like a haze. It looked like a goddamn nightclub, okay? Back in the 30s, like some kind of speakeasy covered in smoke. And let me tell you, theaters come with pretty loud fucking smoke detectors. If there is smoke and there is a fire, they want to make sure that everybody can hear that shit over the movie. Only for some reason in this place, the patrons could not hear it over the movie. They just sat there in the theater watching their movie. They didn't come out except for one person. So imagine me, I'm like 16 years old. I'm sitting there, the popcorn's burned, smoke-filled lobby of the theater, completely filled with smoke. The alarm's going off, the smoke detector has detected smoke. Like, this shit looks like it is about to burn down to the ground, and nobody's getting up from their seats. They're just watching their movie. So I have no idea what to do at this point. This is the first time I've seen anybody burn popcorn this badly. Nobody else in the theater while I worked there. I'm sitting there, mouth open, agape, just with no clue what step comes next in order to resolve this situation. And at that very moment, while I'm standing there behind the counter with not a clue in the world of what the hell to do, a lady comes out and just walks out into this smoke-filled lobby because apparently she had to go to the bathroom. And so she just started going to the bathroom and didn't stop. She just did this slow walk, smoke everywhere, alarms going off, everything going absolutely batshit crazy. And the whole world burning to the ground, and she just did this slow walk, looking around. Again, me with my dumbass face, mouth wide open, just standing there, looking at her back, like, please help me. So eventually she goes to the bathroom. She's gone. I'm still there. I don't know what to do. About 2 minutes later, she comes back out of the bathroom, and I'm still trying to figure out what the hell to do. My manager's locked in his office. Apparently, he just doesn't like come out, and she just walks right back. She looking at me halfway back to the theater, looks at me and says, "Is everything all right?" And I said, yes. She just went right back to her theater seat and watched the rest of her movie. That's the confident ass Vespillo of today, who at that time in his life almost burned down a movie theater with all the patrons inside, nobody getting up from their seats, being a complete fucking idiot. So, like I said, confidence is not something you possess. It's something that happens to you over time. Thank you guys so much, and enjoy.